Yeah, you're alright.
Okay. Well, I was Eastall born and bred, and this is why I'm in my own manner, so obviously I feel completely at home. And I'm the Joint Secretary of London District Trades Council. London District Trades Council has called this meeting as the biggest trade union body in the city. And we thought it was very important as the trade unions have been embedded in the labour movement since its formation. London District Trades Council, incidentally, was formed in the 1850s, and it was the first organisation in the country to stand working class socialist candidates in a general election. So we come from a long history of doing that. We also have a long history of fighting fascism and a long history of supporting workers in struggle, and we will carry on doing that, and that's why we're here today. So as trade unionists, we think it's absolutely imperative that we have our say in the ideas and the formation of a new party of the left. Clearly, there's been lots of false starts over the years, there's been lots of rumblings, but the vacuum left by Labour, and let me make myself very clear here, the rise of the far right, the vast majority of the rise of the far right falls on the lap of Labour, opening that void where working people... Internationally, capitalism is in severe crisis. People, living standards around the world and in this country, especially where we are, it's one of the poorest areas of the city, is facing an austerity lifestyle that's absolutely crippling to most people. And people not only feel hopelessness, despair, they feel betrayed. And that's why reform are gaining that ground. And without a voice, without an absolute conduit for those people to fight back, that will just get worse, and the future will get worse for all of us. And that's why I think it's absolutely imperative that we get this right as a new party of the left. And let me be very bold, it has to be a socialist party, in my opinion, built with working class. Tommy Robinson organised a march, and 150,000 people attended it. We haven't done that for a long time. There's been big anti-Israeli, pro-Palestinian marches, and to be honest, this movement has been a good kickstart for that. But let's be very clear, 150,000 people marched with Tommy Robinson. Tommy Robinson's a Nazi, let's be very clear, and that's what he is. But let's not make the mistake, the vast majority of people on that are not Nazis who went on that march. They're very, very confused people who are looking for a way out of the shit in their lives. And the trade union leadership has deserted them by and large, by a few notable exceptions. And the Labour Party has ignored them and they're pushing them towards it. Let's look at pensioners' winter fuel payments. They may as well give Farage a gift at the key to number 10. Then what did they do? They went and attacked the most vulnerable in our society, disabled people, trying to take away their benefits. It's an absolute disgrace the way we're going. It doesn't look like the WASPy women are going to get justice as well. We're all absolutely in despair, but for me, the idea of a new party gives me hope. And the most important thing we can give to working people at this time is hope. And I believe that if we get this right, we can change the world, and we can change it rapidly. Because remember, when the Labour Party was formed, it took a long time. But look at what our comrades did in places like Greece. I know it's not going so well now, but from the founding conference of the Greek comrades, within 18 months they were bidding for power. It can happen that quickly. But you have to have the right ideas, you have to have the right people behind it, and you have to have the right, most importantly, the leadership that is completely and utterly democratically accountable to the membership. And I'm going to say that, and I think it needs to be said. The way Zarah has been treated, I think, has been diabolical. We have a secret group who no one knows who's doing what at the top of your party, making decisions. Well, let's be very clear. The people making the decisions should be the members. The members all the time. A delegates conference. It's not a delegates conference, I'm sorry. To be a delegate, you have to be elected and be delegated from a body like this to attend. It's a lottery. Well, I don't support gambling as a working class person who seen the misery gambling puts in our communities. Right? It's not. We need a proper delegate-based, delegate accountable, bottom up. And this is no disrespect, Zarah. If you won the lottery, are you going to attend? Because who decided who gets the lottery at the top? Are some more equal than others within your party? That needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. I've written loads of notes and I've got completely off page. I'll sum up because I think you probably want to come to it to Zarah and not me. I've looked around the room tonight and there's some brilliant activists in this room, some great organisers. There's lots of people in this room who campaigned and fought during the COVID years alongside me. And there were really, really positive days and we thought we were heading for something really, really positive. Certain reasons it didn't work out and a lot of people have gone to the wayside, a lot of people have gone into apathy. I think this has reinvigorated it. Well, let's be very clear, nearly 1 million people signed up for your party. What's happened to them all? They haven't gone away. Some maybe joined the Greens, some good socialists in the Greens. I'm not going to knock that, but the Greens are not a socialist party. I think if we get this right, I think if we get it correct, we have a working class based party based in the trade unions and all the movements young people are getting involved in, trans rights, Black Lives Matter, all the stuff, the ecology stuff. If we get that right, we can take control of this economy and begin for the very first time to run on behalf of the people who produce it.